It's not that I forgot about home, but you know, I do think about like one of my favorite movies is the movie Interstellar, Matthew McConaughey, and it shows him like basically going to this faraway place in outer space to find a better situation for living for his family, and wherever he traveled in outer space, whether it was to another planet, it just seemed life is going slower there than what it is on planet Earth, and I kind of make that it kind of related to the life I'm living as far as out here. Like everything is all slow and just feels good. You got the beaches and stuff like that. But then I come home and everyone's kind of older, and you know. So I know I gotta work. I gotta go hard. Just another day. Not a kid anymore. Everybody talking about they want to be their own boss. A lot of people ain't ready for that life. Constant back and forth. People trying to get over you. That's another thing I like working with Millie. He pays ahead of time. I ain't got to deal with none of that stuff with him. Just let's get the business out the way, and then let's get creative. It's really simple. I gotta turn my Pac-Man on so I can get into this. But yeah. I started making beats actually on a karaoke machine and with pots and pans. So I would take one side of, because you know karaoke's have two sides, they have A and B. You know, that lets you know how old I am. But anyways, so we got the A side, which is the record side, and then you got the B side, which is the playback side. So with the record side, boom, boom, playing on the pot, you know, and then I would take that tape, put it to the playback side, put another tape in, and now I got two tracks. I got the side that I can record now my vocal on top of that, and then the beat that was playing. So now that record side is recording or playing the beat, and then on that side it's recording the beat and the vocal. And you know, I did that for a little while, and then I ended up getting, you know, a 4-track recorder. And then I moved up to a digital recorder that had 8 tracks, and then I moved up to Pro Tools. And then now, you know, I have the studio at what I call it, Space 2813.
Pigeons like a tucket, chicken. In all white linen like a wedding setting gown. We don't play games, baby. I'm real, not made up. Cause me dead, no makeup. Cause me dead, I paid up. On the field, like Baker.
I like to come up with melody first. I think the melody tells you everything. It gives you the direction that you need to go as far as the pattern of the drums, the rhythm, the feel. It also gives you the mood of the song, of the feel. Like if it's a dark melody and it has like a hard synth, like it's going to tell you what type of drums that you need to put behind it. You know, whether it's some gothic, you know, or just some soft, you know, acoustic drums or whatever. Like the melody is the most important thing, so I start there.
He's a nice test. Cold world, neighborhood, and high stress, slow motion, better than no motion, still progress.
When I'm working with artists, I like the vibe, kind of give them a idea, and then I say, here you go, here's enough. I call it the skeleton, and the skeleton is just a few bones. Like there's no skin, there's no meat, there's no flesh. I don't want to mold the whole thing. I want to build this together. I look at the process as almost like we're making a baby, and some of your DNA, and then there's some of my DNA, and that's what makes it this unique. That's what makes it us. Like, this is our track.
Man, anytime you find other individuals to work with, it could get tough. But when you find that main core that's great to work with, I think anybody will want to stick with who they with. It's a lot of ideas and different core values that come to play. But at the end of the day, I think us as a collective, we all have a sense of who we are as a people. We know our background, what type of music we like, and I think we just put all of our special ingredients together. We cook up and we make great music. As simple as that.
And we just go in and record and make sure everything is fine tuned, and then once he's done recording, then we can go back in, maybe add some drops and go in and rearrange some things. Might add a few more production stuff. But yeah, that's basically it on this.
I think when you work with two other individuals that just trying to make it and they want to be great, it's easy for you to be great. And when you do that, you can hear it in the music. So I personally like working as a group because that's all music is at the end of the day. Because if it wasn't for the computers, all you would have is a band. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what it is.
Like when you work with another producer on the track, it has to be the right situation. You have to have people who don't have big egos. They're not closed-minded, and they have to be very, very open-minded, and they have to just be hungry. Like, look, let's just make the best track possible. But then when you have people who, oh, don't you touch my track, don't you? Like, okay, one mind is better than several, you know. Oh, you know what? Take yourself the first and you put in the second half. Or look, check this out.
Nah, keep it over. Nah, I actually like it. But take it out right here where the hi-hat's in.
I'm in my prime. I look at it just like sports. Like, you know, you get to a certain age and you're making your best stuff, or you're performing at a high level. Like right now, I feel like I'm making my best stuff. Like all the 10,000 hours I put in is we're seeing it right now. And I said, I do want to bring in someone that can say, hey, Huck, let's try it this way. And it might be like a different way, maybe like a song I haven't heard, because like I said, I don't listen to all that stuff, you know, all this new stuff. So he might have listened to it, that one song that I didn't hear, and might say, hey, let's do the drums like they did right here. You know, let's make the snare roll a different way versus just a straightforward roll or something like that. Like, and so I was seeing that Zenith was kind of that. He's playing that role, and then I said, you know what? Here, let me see what you do on the keyboard. You know, or let me see what you know. I started giving him a little bit more leeway and like opportunities to show what he can do. And after a point, he was basically working on every track mostly. So I was like, how about we just call ourselves the free agents? Like, you're still doing your thing right here, I'm still doing my thing.
I'm the best, nigga, you know.
Oh. Cut.
I I get my shit
Hey,
off.
you see who he shook up with?
I get my.
You see who he shook up with?
Hey, look, man, I'm trying to get my one.
Hey,
little piece.
I like the confidence though.
I'm
I
trying
like
to
the
get my, I'm
confidence.
trying to get my one little piece of chili. You feel me?
I like the confidence.
I love you, Huck. It's all good, bro. I came to the studio a couple more times, and that's when me and Huck really start talking. He's starting to get to know who I am, and we start to vibe off the energy. And now, not only his I would say he's like my main mentor. This is like a close brother of mine. So, and that's where we at with the album. That was about a year and a half ago now. Now we in the process of making an album that's about to be a classic in the streets, and we gonna make it happen. So, if it wasn't for this whole experience, you wouldn't be getting the sounds and the whole experience that you're about to witness that we are creating for you guys. So that's what happened. That's how I got here.